Ave Satanis, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Father Satan, Ave King Lucifer, Ave King Asmodeus, Ave King Asmodee, Ave Lord Pazuzu, Ave Lord Chronozone, King Pazuzu, sorry, Ave King Asmodeus, Ave King Asmodee. Any money in that fucking thing, I wonder? I doubt it. I don't have that luck. I don't have that luck. No, I said pick something up, see if there's any coin in it. Obviously there wasn't. That's my fucking luck. But anyway, sorry about that. Ave King Asmodeus, who is my true patron demon. Ave King Asmodee. Ave King Lord Aman. Ave Lord of Maimon. Ave King Paimon. Ave Lord Maimon. Ave Lord King Baal. Ave King Baal. Ave King Paimon. And Ave to every one of my true brothers and sisters, 666%. My true sinister brothers and sisters. The other ones are just fucking assholes. I don't care what happens to any of them. And I know that might sound cruel, hateful, whatever, but I really don't care, because I'm speaking the truth. I truly do not care what happens to any of the... And listen, I say this often. I say it almost every video, actually, now that I think about it. It's like... It's becoming like it's seared in my fucking brain. I really do not care what happens to any of the fakes, phonies, keyboard Satanists. And when I say I do not care, I honestly don't care. And I really hope I don't have either one on my friends list that I think is a true Satanist, a true sinister Satanist, that is not. That is a keyboard warrior. I usually look over profiles and check everything out, but they're good at masking their profiles, believe you me. And they're good at masking all that stuff. Assholes. But anyway, that being said, yeah, I was talking about making packs earlier, and how some people make a pack, okay, and then they break, and then they just go, but then they just stop being a Satanist. I don't know how you just stop being a Satanist. In my honest opinion, you can't, because once you make a pact to Father Satan, this is what a lot. That's why I say to people. That's why I say to people that are new to Satanism, or new to the left-hand path, new to the occult, and they wanna, you know, they wanna learn as much as they can about Satanism, right? Be it traditional Satanism, Theistic Satanism, spiritual Satanism, demonolatry, necromancy, whatever part of the left-hand path or the occult that they're drawn to the most. Okay, that's why I tell people, if they ask me, or I tell them anyway in videos, or even in typing. That's why I tell them they should wait at least. Now, this is my honest opinion, okay? Like, somebody else might tell you different, but this is what I think, okay? I think they should wait. Anybody should wait. I don't care who the person is. I think they should wait at least 1 year, okay, being in Satanism, be it, like I said before, being it traditional Satanism, being it spiritual Satanism, being it theistic Satanism, being it anti-cosmic Satanism, being it necromancy, being it demonolatry, either one of them, okay? And because and the reason why I don't mention the other ones, like the Temple of Satan or the Church of Satan, is because they're all atheists. 99.9% of them. So I don't consider them Satanists. I really don't, and I never will. I never have, and I never will. They even say on their website pages that they don't believe in any deities, which to me is a load of bullshit. And that's my honest opinion. It really is a load of fucking a crock of shit. But anyway, that's not what I was going to do the video about. Ave Satanis. Hail Satan. But anyway, that being said, Anybody, and I know the people that's been on the path a long time. I know they already know. I know they already know, you know, they already know. But the people that are new to the path, or people that are just curious about the path, things like that, you really should, okay? And I'm being, like, I'll even put my glasses up for, I'll even put my sunglasses up for this one. You really honestly should, you really honestly should 100% not do a demonic, or not do a demonic pack or a satanic pack until at least 1 year of being a Satanist, a true Satanist, a true sinister Satanist, or being a Satanist. True sinister, in my opinion, is the only way to go. But that being said, I know there's a lot of people that, especially the younger ones, or people that are new to the path, as soon as they start up in Satanism, because they hear people talking about packs, and they've read about it, and they heard about it forever, you know, you do not, okay, say you started on the path of Satanism, say a month ago, okay? Obviously, you're going to be right eager, if you're interested, if you're really interested. Obvious, and if you got Satan's calling, okay? If you got Father Satan's calling and the demonic's calling, you're going to be very fucking interested. Like, your mind is going to be consumed, your day is going to be consumed by it, your night is going to be consumed by it, every waking hour, every sleeping hour. You're going to be consumed, literally. And you're going to be consumed to learn as much as you can. And the thing is it, okay, like I said, say you start on the left-hand path a month ago in Satanism, and you think now you want to do a pack, okay? Now, in my honest opinion, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I said this before and I'll say it again. You will not, you should not, in my opinion, okay? You should not do a pack unless you have been on the satanic path, or the demonic path, or necromantic path for at least 1 year. Give yourself a year. Because the thing is once you make a pack, okay, and you're really with any demon, doesn't matter which demon it is, once you make a pact with any demon or with Father Satan, that pack, if you do it right, if you do the pack correctly, right, that pack is in the spiritual realm now. That pack is not on the earthly realm no more. That pack is done. You did it. That's in Father Satan's hands, or whichever demon you did it with. And then, say 3 months after you did, say you did a pack in a month after starting your satanic walk. Okay, say you did a pack in a month, and say in 3 months, 6 months down the road, you start to lose interest in Satanism. I don't know how the hell you'd lose interest in Satanism. I really don't. I really don't know how you would be able to lose interest in it. I know I never could. But say you decided, you hook up with a new girlfriend, she don't like Satanism. She's not a Satanist, she don't like Satanism. And you want to impress her. I'm speaking as a male now. Same thing goes for a female. You want to impress her or him, and it rolls around that, her parents, they mightn't go to, she mightn't go to one of them giant bullshit holes, so-called churches or whatever, but she wants you to, she wants to spend her every waking hour with you, young love, Same, vice versa goes for male, female, same thing. I'm meaning both sexes when I say that. And, or if it's, 2 guys or 2 girls, same thing. And she wants you to She wants you to basically, you know, you don't have time anymore to do rituals. You don't have time. You're trying to hide your, if you've already purchased or printed off any PDF files with rituals, invocations, things of that nature. You don't want, what you're doing is you're trying to hide it from her. Okay? Eventually she'll find out. Or he'll find out. And they'll ask you why, and then they'll say, well, if you don't stop doing this, I'm breaking up with you. Now, you got a choice to make. Either go with this girl that you might be with for 6 months and she might dump you. Okay? Or she's going to dump you now because you're a Satanist. Now, you got a choice to make. Plus, you got a big choice to make, actually. Because you have to remember, you have a pact that you made. You made a sacred oath. You made a very sacred oath, man. With Father Satan, or whichever demon or demoness that whichever ancient god that you did it with. Okay? Now, in saying that, you can't break that. You can try, you think you can. You honestly do. You really do believe that you can. But you're forgetting one big major thing. You're forgetting one of the most important things. When you make a pact with Father Satan, or any of the demonic, and I mean any demon, that pact is eternal. That pact is not just for a week. That pact is not just for a month. It's not for 6 months. It's not for 9 months. It's not for 1 year. It's not for 5. It's not for 10 years. It's not for 20. It's forever. It's for eternity. And believe you me, eternity is a very fucking long time. Considering you think about the time that we're on this planet alive. We're here one day. Our lifespan, the average lifespan is like 75, maybe 80 if you're lucky. My mother's lucky because she's 88. But 99% of people don't live that long now. You know, you're lucky if we can live to see 70, 75. And with that, that's just a speck in time. Like, to say 75 years, say you live 75 years. That 75 years is just a speck in time compared to eternity. And I'm not joking. I'm being dead serious. I never joke about anything to do with the demonic, anything to do with any satanic belief or like that there, or demonic belief. I don't joke about at all. I'm dead 666% serious. Now, you made that pact and you broke it. Now, what do you think is going to happen to you? Okay? Sure. Now you got a fucking house. Now you got your own home, you and your wife. You got a little kid, maybe 2 kids. You got a white picket fence. You got a fucking pickup. She got a fucking you got an Escalade. She got a fucking, I don't know, some kind of Mercedes Benz. Some kind of Benz park, and you got Escalade. Okay, now what happens? What are you going to do when that demon comes a knocking? Or Father Satan comes a knocking? Because believe you me, they will. And I'm not joking. I don't joke about that. Believe you me, they will come a knocking. And when they come a knocking, what's your answer going to be? What are you going to say to them? Oh, I did it for my girlfriend. Oh, yeah. Father Satan's going to really love that. Father Satan's going to truly love that. You did it for your girlfriend. You were a Satanist for 6 months. You made a pact. Within 9 months, you had the pact broke. You broke your pact. You left Satanism. And you also broke your pact that you made with Father Satan. Now, that's really cool. That's going to get you really far, buddy. Or lady, or man, or whoever. That's going to get you really far. And I can promise you this much right now. The things that you have gathered around you are not going to do you no good when you run howling to the loony bin. When you run howling to the puzzle factory, to the banana factory. I can promise you right now, you will. And I don't care how much money you got. Doesn't matter if you're a billionaire. You'll end up running howling to the loony bin, to the puzzle factory. And then, this is just you now. This is not your kids involved. This is not your kids or your wife. Right? Your wife's going to have the same shit happening to her. Because she's going to get all freaked out because you're all freaked out and all fucked up. Psychologically. So she's going to get all freaked out. Your kids are going to get shit scared out of them. Because daddy's all screwed up. And plus your kids are hearing things in the house that they shouldn't be that are not normal to them. And your wife's hearing and seeing things in the house that is not normal to her. Now, what's daddy going to do? Daddy got to remember. But in the meantime, while daddy's in the puzzle factory, because daddy will be placed in a psychiatric hospital somewhere, what's daddy going to do? Daddy got to remember. Daddy tries to remember, but he remembers some things, but not a lot because of the heavy psychiatric drugs they're giving him. Because they think he's a schizophrenic or bipolar with schizophrenia, which means he has schizoaffective. And of course he's in psychosis. Can't forget that. And not mild psychosis either, heavy, serious psychosis. And daddy loses his job because he can't handle it. Mommy got to put all the weight on her shoulders. Mommy can't handle it with daddy, so mommy leaves and goes to somebody else. Mommy goes to somebody else. So while daddy's in the hospital, all drugged up on psych meds, mommy's doing the fun thing. Mommy's doing the rush with one of daddy's friends. Mommy loses the house because she can't afford to pay for it herself, so she moves in with one of daddy's friends. Daddy gets out of the hospital, got nowhere to go, got no home. His home's lost. His Escalade is gone. And his wife's gone with the kids. And he mightn't be allowed to see the kids at all. He mightn't be allowed to see his kids at all because he ended up with because he ended up having to, because he had nerves. He was in the puzzle factory. So he mightn't be allowed to see his youngsters at all. So that being said, don't you think it's worth it to at least wait 1 year before you do a demonic pack or a satanic pack? But it's entirely up to you. It's not me. I know what I did, and I know what my true sinister brothers and sisters did. So it's entirely up to you. But that's why I say, and I'm not the only one that says it either. There's a lot of other demonolators and true sinister Satanists that say the same thing. You should wait at least a year to do a pact, man, because if you don't, you're going to suffer in the long run. Nobody else is going to suffer, only you and your family. And it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. It doesn't matter how much fucking money you got. It really doesn't. Money got nothing to do with this. Money is not even involved in this. Money has absolutely nothing to do with it. And I mean nothing. Money has nothing to do with any of it. Sure, money's great to have. Don't get me wrong. Money's great to have, and I'll be the first one to say this. Just give me a sec there, guys. That's my only vice, man. Everybody got some vice. Smoking is mine. I don't smoke very heavy. I might smoke maybe some days 15 cigarettes maybe. That's some days. Not all days, some days. Some days I don't even smoke that. Some days I smoke like 10, 11. But I can promise you right now, and I will say this in 100. I say everything in 100% honesty with every video I do. I will say that anybody that makes a pack, make sure you fucking wait. And that's just the way I'm going to say it. Make sure you're. I'm not joking either. I'm dead serious. Make sure you wait, man. Because if you don't wait, like I said in that little story I just told you, and that little story is 100% fact, not fiction. If you don't wait, okay, in all honesty, if you don't wait, you might be the one to pay the piper in the long run. So that's what I mean. If you're doing a demonic pack or a satanic pack with Father Satan, for your own health and safety and for your own good, if you have 0.0001% of thought that you might break that pack and you might not be able to do the rituals for the rest of your life or whatever, or do whatever you're supposed to do what Father Satan asks and what every demon asks you, don't bother. Don't waste time. Don't waste the people that are trying to help you's time. Don't waste any time. Don't waste Father Satan's time, and the demonic's time, most importantly. And when I say that, I mean that 100%. Because Father Satan don't want his fucking time wasted by nobody, and I don't give a fuck who it is. And with that, I'll let you go. Obviously, I hope I helped somebody out with it. Ave Satanis, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave King Asmodeus, and I'll talk to you next.